Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I am oh so glad that you chose to join us for today's event here on the TGC network. And our first round coverage is just about to kick off. Let's get down to the tee and see how this unfolds. And there you have it, folks. First drive of the event. And about $125 away. Here is the pitching wedge. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. And this one's about 3 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And starting today's round off at even par. And now the second hole tee off. And looks like a 6-iron. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And this putt is for birdie. And the long putt will drop. Very nice stroke on that one. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. Going with the 9-iron. And nothing wrong with that shot. 14 feet away. And that putt will drop for birdie. And as we look at the board, our leader is currently sitting at 9 under and teeing off on this par 4. And this to save the par. And that one will drop. And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. And nothing wrong with that shot. Okay, and from 180 yards out. Looks like a 7-iron. And with that, he is on the dance floor. And this for the birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And now the 6th hole. And going with the 6-iron. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. Just too much club. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And about 190 yards to the pin. And here's the 6-iron. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And this one's for birdie. And the score to beat today seems to be 12 under par right now. He's probably not too pleased with himself after that one. And I'm hearing this one is very deep in the rough. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one drops for par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And now setting up for this par 5. This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. And folks, this shot coming out of the rough. From 15 feet. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And for the par. And for our leader, the top score on the board, 15 under. Okay, and the 10th hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 120 yards out from here. And this is for birdie. And this putt's for par. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. It looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Ooh, just missing here. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this for the bogey. And finishing this one with a good putt. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Going with a pitching wedge here. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. From 20 feet out. Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? Just didn't drop. And now we're going to take a look at the leaderboard. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Ooh, that was very close. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. That one's going to drop for bogey. And 15 under par for our leader today. And setting up now on the 14th hole. And he's probably not too happy about that. And if this putt drops, they can save par. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And they're about 3 feet away here. And that one drops for the bogey. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And setting up now on the 15th tee. I think we'll find some fairway here. And hitting from 195 yards out. Going with the 6-iron. Looks like this is bound for some rough. And he'll be happy with that. And this putt is for eagle. Ooh. This one's about 3 feet away. And it's looking like 15 under is the score to beat for our leader today. Well, so far so good for this one. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. Not enough club on that one. Hey-oh! And a very nice chip out of the rough and into the cup. And after that one, 3 under for the day. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. And looks like a 6-iron. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. From here, about 33 feet. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And as we look at the board, our leader currently at 15 under par. Teeing it up here on the 18th. Well, this one's looking pretty good. From here, 190 yards to the pin. This one's looking a bit long, folks. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there. And this for the birdie. And that one's right in the cup. hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC network. This is the final round of this event. We are fired up, folks. We are ready to go. Let's get down to that first tee. Take it from there. From 130 yards. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And that one's going to miss the green. Seems to me the wind may have gotten a hold of that shot. And this putt to save par. And starting the round off with a par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. And here's an 8-iron. And I think he will be happy with that. From 28 feet out. Oh my goodness, just missed. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And now the third hole tee off. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And from 135 away. Going with the 9-iron here. I think this is going towards the rough here, folks. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. Now let's see what happens here from the sand trap. And this putt to save par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And here we are on the 5th. And he's probably not happy about that shot. Still in the long grass after that one. And he's probably going to like that. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And one over for the day after that hole. And moving on to the 6th here. And going with the 6-iron. And I think he will like that. And this one's for birdie. Oh my lands, that was very close. And this one's for par. And +1 on the day after that hole. And next up we have a par 5 hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 170 yards out. Looks like a 7-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. Ooh, and it just misses. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that one drops for the birdie. And that hole's going to bring him down to even par. Next on the plate is the 8th hole. Nothing wrong with that. This one's looking good, folks. And now he's going to be digging that putter out. And this putt's for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 5. And he's probably not too pleased with his performance there. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. This one's right around 8 feet. For the birdie. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And 110 yards or so to the pin. And I think he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. So close. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And 2 under for the day after that one. And moving on to the 11th hole. And I think he will be pleased with that. Oh, man. And that's what it takes, folks. In there. And 3 under for the day after that one. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. I think this might be a bit long. All right, and now he's on. And about 9 feet away here. And that one will go for birdie. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And something sounded off with that swing. I think he'll be happy with that. And this for the birdie. Just missing here. And this putt is for par. Ooh, inches away. This putt is for the bogey. And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From 205 yards out. That looks like the hybrid. And he's on the green. 5 feet to go here. For the bird. And moving on to the 15th hole. I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And 195 yards to the pin from here. And here's the 6-iron. Well, that was an unfortunate approach. Just not enough club on that one. Oh, and folks, that's how you chip. That will drop for eagle. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. Phenomenal power on that one. From 170 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. This is going towards the green here. 21 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, that looked good. This putt's about 3 feet away. And a nice putt there. And sitting at 6 under for the day after that hole. Going with the 5 iron here. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this putt's for birdie. And that putt will drop. Currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Going with the 4 iron here. Poor approach shot there. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. I think he'll like that. And this next putt is for a final round score of 64. And that one goes for birdie. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and we are about to play some golf here on the TGC network. Today's event will be one single round of golf, so we are going to have to see who's on the game and who is not. Let's get down to that first tee. And there we go. Got those first drive nerves out of the system. Should be interesting. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, unfortunate. This one's about 6 feet away. And that one will drop for par. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's move to the second hole. Okay, 31 feet out. Oh, that was so close. And that putt appears to have gone a little astray. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And that putt's gonna drop for the bogey. Next up is the par 5. And about 235 yards to go. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. This putt's for birdie. And a nice putt. And that performance will bring him down to even par. And now the fourth hole. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. And I am pretty sure the wind had something to do with that. And about 18 feet to the cup. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And about 6 feet to go here. And that one will drop for bogey. And our leader today is currently at 11 under. And he's probably not too happy about that. And that shot will end up safely in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. Ooh, for the birdie. And after that hole, that's going to bring him down to even par. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And that looks like a 5-iron. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And this putt to save par. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. And this putt is for bogey. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And as we look at the board, our leader is currently sitting at 12 under par. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face. From 140 yards out. Here's a pitching wedge. And that is not bound for the dance floor. Just not enough club on that one. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And the score to beat right now is 13 under. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And this is looking fairway bound. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And for the par. Solid putt. And for our leader, the top score on the board, 15 under. And he can't be pleased with himself after that one. I think he'll like that. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And this for the par. Ooh, and that's just some bad luck, I think. Can't be missing putts like that. And about 5 feet from the cup. And that drops for bogey. And he's going to drop down 2 spots on the leaderboard after that hole. And this shot's looking promising. And this next shot is from above the hole. Here's a 9-iron. Well, not a very great approach shot there. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, and it just misses. This putt's about a 2-footer. And 15 under par for our leader today. And now the 11th hole. Going with the 6-iron. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. And that one will drop for birdie. And it's looking like 15 under is the score to beat for our leader today. And let's see what the 12th has in store. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. "14 feet to go." And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we look at the board, top score is 16 under. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. He's got to be pleased with that. And he will like that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, just missing here. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And after that hole, 1 over the day. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. And a promising looking shot here. Okay, and from 150 yards out. And going with the 9-iron. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. Not enough club on that one, I think. From here, this is about 10 feet away. And that one's going to go for par. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up on the par 3. I think that's a 5-iron. I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and just inches away. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And unfortunately, he's going to move down 3 spots on the leaderboard after that one. Well, you'll probably like that. And from 155 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. Looks like this one's heading for trouble. Unlucky on that approach shot. Just didn't have enough club. And this is to save par. And that one will drop. And as we look at the big board, our current leader sitting at 17 under. And I think he'll like that. And about 185 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. Poor luck on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one, unfortunately. This one's about 10 feet away. And just missing. And for the par. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. This one's looking pretty good so far. And this one's for birdie. And tapping in to end the round on a birdie. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy here on the TGC network, and we are just about to get ready to bring you this major event. And our first round action is about to go down. Let's get down to the first tee and see how this unfolds. And there we go, folks. First drive of the event. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And I think he will like that. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one goes in for the bird. And starting the round off with a birdie is not a bad plan. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Okay, and from 200 yards away. And looks like a 6-iron. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Oh my goodness, that was close. And tapping in for birdie. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Oh, this one's looking pretty good. About 100 yards to the pin from here. Looks like this is going a bit long. And in the end, I think that's going to play on the green here. Ooh, that was very close. 5 feet to go here. And that putt drops for par. And it looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole. It's about 6 feet to go here. For the birdie. All right, moving up on the leaderboard and into third place after that hole. I'm going with the 7-iron on this one. His shot may be a bit long, folks. And some unfortunate luck there on that approach shot. Too much club on that, I think. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that par putt will drop. And after that hole, 3 under on the day. And moving on to the 6th. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And let's see how this one goes. They're setting up below the hole. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. And I think they'll blame that on the wind. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Bit too much club on that. And this putt is needed to save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. Well, so far so good for this one. From 185 yards. Looks like a 7 iron. I think he's going to like that. This is looking like 17 feet from here. Ooh. This is about a 4-footer. And a nice putt. In 3rd place on the leaderboard. And on to the 9th hole. And pretty sure he's going to like that. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. Going with the pitching wedge here. And I think this is looking a bit long. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. And this putt's for par. And the putt will drop. And after that one, holding steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. Well, this one could be either way, folks. I'm not sure if it's going to be safe or not. And about $110 to the pin from here. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And about 5 feet to go here. And that putt drops. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 110 yards to the pin from here. And he's got to be happy with that. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. And for the par. Oh, that was close. And this one for bogey. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And moving down on the leaderboard after that hole and into 7th place. I think that's the 4 iron. And this could be long. And not the greatest luck on that approach shot. And that's too bad, but he has been doing pretty good hitting those greens today so far. This one's about 11 feet from the cup. That would have been par, but just a near miss there. And tapping in for bogey. And he's going to move down in the standings after that hole. Now the 13th hole. And I think he's going to like that. And from 160 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And that putt will be safely on with a fair distance still to go. Ooh, and just doesn't want to drop. Now let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And after that hole, they're going to stay right where they are in 8th place in the standings. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And about 22 feet to the cup from here. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in 8th place on the leaderboard. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 105 yards to the pin. And he may have overshot the green on this one. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And no change for them on the leaderboard after that one. Still 8th place. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. From here, it's about 100 yards to the pin. This is heading towards the green. This one's about 6 feet away. And that'll drop the birdie. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And going with the 6-iron. And this putt's for birdie. about 5 feet to go here. And that putt drops on in for par. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And as he tees off here on the final hole, gotta wonder what's going through his head. He's 7 strokes off the lead. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And from here, about 235 yards to the pin. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. Oh, that was very close. 5 feet to go here. And that putt will drop for birdie. Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy. I'll be your host today as we get ready for our major event coverage here on the TGC network. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a gorgeous course and a gorgeous setting. It is a tropical paradise really out here, and I can't wait to see how this unfolds. So let's get down to the first hole and see what happens. And to save par. And now teeing off on the par 5. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 210 to the pin from here. Yeah, it looks like a 5 iron. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. And the putt drops for eagle. And after that hole, 2 under. And next up is a par 4, folks. And he'll be happy with that. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. And that approach is on the green with some distance left. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And tapping it in for the par. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And this for the birdie. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. Going with the 8 iron. This one's looking good. And that's not very good as far as approach shots go. A bit too much club on that one. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And that putt's gonna drop for par. And moving down on the leaderboard after that hole and into 5th place. And setting up for the par 5 hole. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. And this is a 4-iron. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And just missing that eagle, that could have been a huge 2 strokes off of their scorecard, but that's how it goes. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, he is on. And about 11 feet to go here. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And that performance has led him to go down in the standings. This one's looking pretty good so far. And hitting from 195 yards out. And here's the 6-iron. And this is for birdie. And this for the par. And a decent little putt there. And after that one, staying right there in 4th place. Okay, and on to the 9th. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And from 150 yards. Here is the pitching wedge. And I think he will like that. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. And that one will go for birdie. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. From here, 110 yards to the pin. "14 feet away." For the bird. And after that one, they're 6 under for the day. And he's currently tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 105 yards to the pin from here. I think this might be a bit long. And that has turned into a fantastic approach shot. And that one goes for birdie. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, that was unfortunate. And I think the wind may have gotten a hold of that approach. And this putt could save par. And after that one, 7 under par for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And a promising looking shot here. And about 165 yards to the pin. I think this one might be in the rough. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Too much club on that one. Now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And there's 7 under par for the round after that hole. And now the 14th hole. And I think you'll like that. And this putt's for birdie. Oh. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And after that one, holding steady in 3rd place. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, so far so good for this one. And 110 yards or so to the pin. Looking good. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Oh my goodness. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. In 3rd place on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And I think he's going to like that. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. And now setting up on this par 3. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. This putt's for birdie. Ooh, that would have been good. And about 5 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And after that one, holding steady here in third place on the leaderboard. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. From here, about 230 yards to the pin. And here's the 3-wood. And this shot's looking pretty good. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there. And the eagle putt drops. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm giving you all of the welcomes for joining us today here at this event brought to you by the TGC Network. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the third round of this event, and we're going right down to the first hole to pick up on the action. And this one's looking pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. And this putt's for birdie. And now the second hole. And about 210 to the pin. And here's a hybrid shot. And this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And this one's about 6 feet away. For the birdie. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. He appears to be heading for the fairway here. It looks like he's going through some trees. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. From here, about 21 feet. Oh, that's bad luck there. And this putt is for par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. All right, here's the fourth hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. And I think he will be happy with that. And this for the birdie. Okay, and here is the fifth hole. And that looks like a 5-iron. Okay, he is now on the green. 11 feet to the cup. Ooh, and that was very, very close. From here, it's about 11 feet to the cup. And this putt is for bogey. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And now the 6th hole. And that was quite a display of power there. From 225 yards. And I think that's the hybrid. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And the putt drops for eagle. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this one's for birdie. Oh my gracious, that was close. And for the par. Ooh, almost. This one's about 7 feet away. And that putt drops for bogey. And the 8th hole is next. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And 180 yards out. Going with the 6-iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. Okay, he's putting now. We're about 11 feet from the cup here. And that one will drop for birdie. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And I think he will be pleased with that. And about 215 yards away. Going with the hybrid here. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Now that shot was kind of ooh, inches away. And about 8 feet to the cup. Ooh, that looked good. And about 6 feet away. And that's that'll be for bogey. And let's see what the 10th has in store. And he will like that. And about 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Unlucky on that approach shot. And just not enough club on that one. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this putt is needed to save par. And a decent putt. And after that one, 3 under for the day. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. And he's probably going to like that. Going with the 9-iron here. This one's looking pretty good. Now he's on the green. Time for putting. And this putt is for birdie. Nice little putt. And this next shot is sitting above the hole, so we'll see what happens here. I think that's a 5-iron. And not the best approach shot. Too much club. And 13 feet to go here. And this one is for the bogey. And next up is a par 4, folks. Now this one's looking pretty good. And about $110 to the pin from here. And with that, he's on the green. 12 feet to go here. Just missing here. And tapping in for par. And 3 under for the day after that one. And setting up now on the 14th hole. I think he'll be happy with that. Well, this is a close one. It could be in the fairway. And this one's for birdie. And a good putt. And now setting up for the par 4. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. I think he'll like that. 5 feet to go here. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And for the par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And setting up on the 16th tee. I think he's going to like that. From here, about 105 yards. And heading for the green. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. This one's about 6 feet away. And that putt will drop for par. And after that hole, staying right there in second place. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. And this one's about 8 feet. And that one drops for par. And after that hole, nothing changes in the standings for them. Still in second place. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. And about 180 yards to the pin. And here's an 8-iron. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Oh, and a very solid attempt at what was a daunting putt. Tapping in to end this round with a birdie. Well, hello there. My name is John McCarthy. I'll be your host today, and I'd like to thank you, first of all, for tuning into our major event coverage here on the TGC network. And let's see how he does today. Last round, very good. We're going to hopefully see some of the same today. Well, you'll probably like that. And this one's for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And now setting up for this par 5. He's got to be pleased with that. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Going with the 4-iron here. Well, that shot's looking not too good. And tapping in for the par. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 4. Oh my goodness. That was a nice putt, but just missing there. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. This one's looking pretty good so far. And I apologize, folks. That shot's ended up in the rough. And about 6 feet to go here. And that one drops for the birdie. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. And looks like a 6-iron. And missing the approach on that one. And I'm pretty sure the wind was the culprit there. And this to save par. And moving on to the 6th here. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. So close. And that eagle really could have helped things here, but unfortunately, just missed. Now this shot is above the hole. Let's see how they compensate. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. Ooh, just missing here. And for the par. And that one's right in the cup. And after that hole, 3 under on the day. And now the 8th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And from 165 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4. And there's a long bomb, folks. Look at that. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron here. From 20 feet. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And on to the 10th hole here. And I think he'll like that.
From 130 yards out.
This one's heading for the green.
And this putt is for birdie.
And after that one, 3 under for the day.
And moving on to the 11th hole.
And nothing wrong with that shot.
And about 110 yards to the pin from here.
And this one's heading towards the green. And with that, he will be putting.
12 feet to the cup.
Oh goodness, that was almost in. And with a tap, they'll get a par. And 3 under for the day after that one.
Okay, moving on to the 12th.
Yeah, it looks like a 5 iron. Missing the approach on that one. Not enough club on that one.
This puts about 3 feet away.
And after that hole, 3 under on the day.
And time for the 13th here.
Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway.
From 145 yards out.
Going with a pitching wedge here. And not the best approach shot we've seen today.
And about 14 feet to the cup.
And that one will drop. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one.
And next up we have a par 5 hole.
Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And he's got to be happy with that.
And this for the birdie.
And that one will drop.
And moving on to the 15th here.
And I think he's going to like that.
And setting up for the 38-footer. And it's about a few feet from the cup.
And that one will drop for par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day.
Okay, and moving on to the 16th here.
And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway though. Here's a 9-iron. Oh, this is definitely heading towards the green. And I think he will like that.
And this for the birdie.
Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go.
And this putt is for par.
And that putt will drop. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And going with the 6-iron. All right, and he's on.
It's about a 10-footer from here.
And that one goes in for the bird.
And now teeing up for the final hole of the round.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here.
And about 200 yards to the pin.
And not the greatest approach shot there.
And this next putt is for 66 on their final round.
And that'll drop the birdie.